Section 22 of the Companies Act 2013 deals with Section 22 deals with the execution of a bill of exchange, Hundis, promissory notes, and other deed on behalf of the company. It specifies who can legally execute these instruments and under what authority they are considered binding on the company. Okay, तो इसका जो है सबसे पहले तो ये अपने देख लेते हैं कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स। जैसे बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज जो है, a written instrument containing an unconditional order directing one person to pay a certain sum of money to another person. Promissory note, a written promise by one person to pay a specific amount to another person. और हुंडीज में क्या होता है? A traditional Indian negotiable instrument commonly used in the trade and finance. Here are some provisions of Section 22, subsection 1, execution of bill of exchange, hundis and promissory notes. A bill of exchange, hundi or promissory notes shall be deemed to have been made, accepted, drawn or endorsed on behalf of the company if it is made in the name of the company, made in on behalf of company, made on account of the company, and executed by the person acting under the company's authority. Authority may be express authority, directly granted or implied authority arising from the positions or conduct. For example, a board authority authorize a finance manager to sign promissory notes of for business borrowing. The promissory note signed by him is deemed to be executed by the company. Section 22, subsection 2, appointment of attorney. A company may authorize any person as its attorney to execute deed on behalf of generally the specified matters within India or outside India. The authorizations must be given in the written. Common Seal provisions as Companies Amendment Act 2015. If the company has a common seal, authorizations may be given under its common seal. If a company has no common seal, authorizations must be signed by two directors, one director and a company secretary were appointed. For example, ABC Limited appoints Mr. X as attorney for executing properly deeds in Dubai, or Mr. X can legally execute such deeds on behalf of ABC Limited according to the authorizations. Clear? फिर उसके बाद से आता है अपना सेक्शन 22 सबसेक्शन 3, बाइंडिंग इफेक्ट्स ऑफ attorneys act. Any deed executed by the authorized attorney on behalf of the company and under the attorney seals shall be binding on the company. Effect जो है इसका, the company become legally responsible for the obligations created through such executions. ठीक है? तो हाउ इट्स वर्क्स इन सिंपल स्टेप अगर जो बोला जाए, the company board of authorities or persons, KPM officer or employees of authority attorney, authorized persons execute bill of exchange, hundis, promissory notes or deed. Executions in the name of or on behalf of, on account of the company. The instrument is deemed to be executed by the company and is legally binding. Company is responsible for the obligations created. Okay, so here is the section 22. अब अपने आते हैं features of the section 22. Facilitates commercial transactions, allows companies to execute negotiable instruments effectively, recognize express and implied authority. Not every authorization must be expressly written, implied authority is also recognized. Enable delegations. Companies can appoint attorneys for domestic and international transactions. Legally valid. Documents executed under the authorized powers become legally enforceable. Supports global operations. Attorney can execute deed even outside India. Advantage of the Section 22 is smooth business operations, faster decision making, legal certainty, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, इंटरनेशनल कन्वीनियंस, ये आपका एडवांटेज है। एंड डिसएडवांटेज इज द रिस्क, मिसयूज ऑफ अथॉरिटी, monitoring requirements, possibility of dispute, and compliance burden. Remember, authority express implied is key. Authorizations by the board is essential, and instruments executed under such authority are being on the company. Okay, the key takeaways of this section is the section 22 ensures that the transactions on behalf of the company are legally valid, promoting efficiency, trust, and effective corporate governance. Thank you.